Hi, I'm Dusan Petrovic from Oracle Labs. If you're a developer working with cloud applications, you know how frustrating it can be to configure everything manually. Setting up config files, environment variables, and deploying, it's time-consuming and error-prone. One small mistake and you're stuck troubleshooting instead of building. I know, I've been there. That's why we created a Cloud Assets. It streamlines cloud application setup right inside the VS Code. With just a few clicks, you get automatically generated configuration files and preset environment variables, so no more guesswork. And the best part, it's all available as VS Code extension. Cloud Assets is an integral part of Micronaut Tools extension and is powered by language server for Java by Apache NetBeans, which you can directly install from VS Code Marketplace. Tools for Micronaut Framework is a powerful extension for using Raw VM to develop Micronaut applications within VS Code. Before Cloud Assets, setting up cloud applications on OCI meant manually configuring everything, defining environment variables, connecting to cloud resources, and handling complex deployment configurations. This often meant spending valuable time writing configuration files, setting up networking, and troubleshooting access issues instead of focusing on building the application itself. Let's say we want to deploy an application to an OCI cluster. That would require building an OCR image, pushing it to the registry, then creating a Kubernetes deployment.yaml file and applying the configuration. Each step needs to be done manually, and it's easy to make mistakes along the way. On top of that, managing access and permissions can be tricky. One wrong setting and your application won't work as expected. And when something goes wrong, figuring out what's missing can be frustrating. A simple misconfiguration or missing permission can block the deployment, leaving you searching through logs to find the issue. And let's be honest, even a small mistake could break everything. Cloud Assets work seamlessly with Micronaut, a modern framework designed for building cloud-native applications. With its lightweight architecture and fast startup times, Micronaut is a great choice for cloud development. But setting up cloud environment manually can still be complex. That's where Cloud Assets comes in. Cloud Assets is specifically designed for Oracle Cloud Infrastructure or OCI, making it easy to build, configure, and deploy cloud applications. OCI is high-performance, scalable, and secure cloud platform designed for running modern applications and enterprise workloads. Before using Cloud Assets, make sure you have OCI config file present. Extension relies on the OCI SDK, which requires a valid OCI config file in order to authenticate and interact with Oracle Cloud. Here we have Micronaut project that requires object storage resource. First, let's select the OCI cluster. Then, we'll select container registry that we'll use. There is also an option to create a new container registry. After that, we'll select object storage bucket. Cloud Assets suggests you the cloud resources based on project dependencies read from your POM or created project file. In our case, it's object storage. If we expand the container registry item, we'll see the image that we previously built. Now, let's containerize the application and deploy it to Kubernetes cluster. We need to specify image tag. We also have an option for deploying it to compute instance. Cloud Assets automatically generates the necessary configuration files, all without us having to manually write those files. Configuration files are not stored in the container, but are automatically distributed during application deployment. We achieved that in just a couple of clicks, without need for complex setup and manual configuration. We can use Micronaut Tools extension to compose a REST query and test our application. But, as you can see here, there's an error. The application is missing required cloud policies. This error occurs because we're missing the necessary cloud policies which are required for our application to access the resources in OCI. But with Cloud Assets, it's easy to generate and upload the required cloud policies with just a few clicks. Now we have everything working. It's that simple. Also, it supports running locally but working with cloud resources, such as database and object storage. It's simple as that. With Cloud Assets, developers can build, run, and deploy cloud applications faster with more confidence. It streamlines the process from local development to cloud deployment, automatically handling configurations, cloud policies, and resource wiring. Cloud Assets makes cloud development simpler, safer, and quicker, empowering you to build cloud-first application in minutes. You can download the tools for Micronaut Framework extension directly from the VS Code Marketplace and get started with Cloud Assets today. Thanks for watching.